Good morning, I'm Charlotte McLeod with Diamond Investing News, and here today with me is Shmulik Polnauer of Leibish Co, a supplier of natural fancy colored diamonds of all colors and sizes. He recently returned from the 2013 Argyle Diamond Tender with 6 pink diamonds and 1 red diamond, and he's here today to talk about those diamonds as well as what happened at the tender. So to start off, could you give me a brief explanation of what goes on at an Argyle Diamond Tender? Is there one every year?
Sure. Argyle production every year, some of them are very nice. So what they do, they collect the best 65 stones from the best production, the nicest pinks, and they put it aside. And usually in September, they make a tender which they call all the dealers and high-end jewelers and privates, and they invite them to look the goods and put the bids. No one knows whoever else what offers they put, and whoever put the highest bid take the stone. All the stone come with a special box and a nice big book of all the tender stones. A very nice look. Again, the goods are very, very nice, and it's the best things you can see in the market.
And what can you tell me about the 7 diamonds that you won? Did you come away from this year's tender with the quality and number that you expected?
Well, I can say that each year I won about 6 stones, 7 stones. Last year we won 17 stones. I'm sure I was expecting to, this year I was sure I won't get so many stones, but I was expecting to get a little bit more. After I was bidding about 40 stones, I was hoping to get between around the 12 stone. I was very happy, but 7 stones is still not bad for 1 year. I mean, again, you are bidding against a very big range of people, a lot many jewelers, and only 64 stones. It's very hard to win it all.
Yeah.
And also they are very expensive stones there, you know.
Right.
There are a few stones which can go around $1 million, $2 million, $800,000. This is less the stones which we are looking for. We're looking more to the stones that people can afford it. If it's 100,000, 50,000. So I'm always focusing on the stones which can sell easier.
And so you ended up sending 2 of the diamonds you won back for further polishing. I understand there's some risk in doing that. So what made you decide to do so?
Always when you polish a diamond and you put it back on the wheel, there's always a risk. A diamond can just blow to dust from the heat. There is a risk, but you're always looking on the benefit from it. We always find stones which we think can look better and to improve the color. And it's like a lady, whatever she wears, if she put a makeup or if she put a nice dress, she can look completely different.
Yeah.
And it's just a small change, nothing inside the stone. It's just a small change outside of the dress or whatever she do.
Yeah.
The same with the diamond. Enough we change a small facet or give a small degree of the stone, 1 point, 2 points on the stone, and the stone will look even nicer. So sometimes the color looks better and the grading of the GA is still the same. But sometimes they give it a better grading. It can be red diamond or vivid pink. And in terms of money, it's a big upgrade.
So is it common for you or for other companies to send diamonds back for more polishing?
It's common. Not everyone do it, but again, it's more a of knowledge and find mistakes or not even mistakes. To take the potential of the stone, the rough, many cut it, but they don't take 100% of the rough. So it doesn't look exactly what the stone can be. I mean, it can look much nicer. I'm looking for the mistakes which people won't get mistakes, but what stones that I can still improve it to make it look even nicer. And in the trend, there are many people that always looking for the stone. It can be stone that cut it from yellow, fancy yellow to intense yellow, from fancy pink to intense pink. And because of today, it's very hard to make profit in diamonds because of the, let's say, list, or the prices are very settled. You have to find where to make the upgrade in the color, because over there the profit is stay.
So how long will it take for the diamonds to be polished? When are you expecting them to go up for sale?
The cutting is not always a long process. If it's a small touch, it can take 1 hour. But let's say the pink material is the moment you put it on the wheel, it becomes hot. The color looks amazing, but you have to let it cool a little bit. So every time you touch it, you have to wait a few hours, wait a day until the real color of the stone comes out.
Okay.
So I would say it takes between 1 day to 3 days to recut a stone like that.
Okay.
And then you have to send it to GIA again. But let's say it takes between a month to 2 months to finish the whole process.
So earlier this year, Argyle was transformed from an open pit mine to an underground operation. Do you expect to see any changes in the diamonds it produces in the coming years?
I can tell you from what I see in the market. I always buy most of the many allocation from the site holders of Argyle. I can tell you that if I used to get big boxes from them, the last year I got only, I would say, 40%, even 30% goods. They're telling me also that the boxes they get is very small. I mean, it's funny to say, but it's nothing. I mean, nothing to sell. The size is even. I'm talking about 15 points, 20 point stones. Today I got a shipment, and it was only 20 stones. From there, about 10 stones. It was from 15 points, and the biggest stones was about 30 points. And we are talking about, we used to have a time we used to get stones 50, 60, 70 points very easy. So 15 points, as you can see, the production goes very slow and very low quantities.
All right, so finally, can you give me a quick overview of what's going on in the colored diamond market these days? Is there any particular color that's gaining popularity?
I can say from the last 2 months, I think that the yellows prices stay the same, but I see very big demands on pinks.
Okay.
Say from 50 points, 1 carat and 2 carats are very hot. I must say I'm really sold. From what I see in my private store, I sold, I think, most of the stones, and I don't see any others around in the market. So I think pinks goes very well. Blues are not around at all, so it's very hard to say if it goes up, but because it's not available nearly anymore. Even I have to say chameleons. Not many people heard about the chameleons, but in chameleons, 1 carat, 2 carats, nice quality. Also sold everything, and it's very hard to find new goods. So I think pinks and chameleons and blues are the hottest item today.
All right, well, thank you for talking to me today. It was nice to speak to you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.